Okay, it's Elka time. This Elka was given to me, and I believe it was the main sort of favoured instrument, maybe of that year, by its owner, who was a very electronically adept chap called Charlie. And he was very, very good at working on organs. Certainly Elka, because he has a lot of manuals for Elka, which I'll get to in a second. So, these didn't come from him, but these are the kind of things that he would work on. Lots of lovely organs. So, when I was given the Elka X-605, I was also given its bass pedals, its expression pedal, and its Leslie cabinet, which wasn't an Elka thing as far as I'm aware. Unfortunately, the chap decided before he passed away to make an interesting modification, and at the moment I'm kind of liking it, to be fair. First of all, I thought, oh, this is a real shame. He's cut a hole on the right hand side of the lower manual where there would have been, I believe, 2 rocker switches, probably for expression. Anyway, he's cut a hole through there. Instead of just mounting this above them, he's got this expression section from, I believe, another Elka, because the shape of that is so similar to the shape of the chassis manual expression tables, if you like. So, could be wrong. Anyway, let's have a look what's on it. I was going to take it off, but I think I like it, and also it's a testament to the chap, what he was doing. So, if I can get this thing to focus. So we've got Leslie functions and 4 rockers on the left, and vibrato on the right with, again, 4 rockers. Don't know that they're working, but what he's done is he's got a loom, which we're going to see in a minute, coming from this expression section, and he's run it through the Elka out down through the base of the unit and out to this Leslie, which is outside at the moment. At the same time as doing that, he's looked at the circuitry for the Elka, and he's tied in certain functions of the Elka into this control bed, if you like. And I don't know where. It might be the vibrato, which is there, you can see, so that when you operate that, it actually operates the Leslie function. I don't know what he's done. We've got more effects sections there. Bass, percussion, I don't know. So anyway, let's have a look at the circuit diagrams. So we have a massive one here, because this is what he was working on last, and this is I believe a photocopy to A3 of the manual. There the thing is on its lovely legs, which I have, with the pedals and the everything. So and the music stand, I've got all that. It's complete. Diagram showing what everything does. Really nice. Innards talks about power supplies and sockets and what does where. Also, what circuit boards do what. Very nice. Good to know if you're going to fuck around with it. Getting into some circuit diagrams here, schems, PCB diagrams, tuning section. So it shows you where the sections are, and then it breaks it down into actual printouts of the circuit boards, which is really, really cool. But this guy was clever, because he wasn't just working on this, he was working on a lot of others. I have boxes and boxes of control chips, ICs, and other chips. I mean, thousands, probably, all on boards. So yeah, so this is the circuit diagram. It is really technical. There's a lot of wiring in this thing. And yeah, you'd want to see that a bit bigger than it probably was printed originally. So flipping through this quite quickly because, yeah, I think that's the socket there that he used. Although he may have shoehorned a completely different manufacturer's socket into the base. I don't know yet. So really nice circuit diagrams here. I mean, look at it. If you had a problem with it, it wouldn't be hard to follow these tracks. You know, you've got 2 pins there on this section. You've got 3 pins in this guy. 2 there, 2 there. It was really quite clear. So let's just put that away for a second. And let's have a look at what else he was working on, or had been working on. Blue folder. Elka Artist 707. I've seen that. It's a big old thing. That is a big old thing. And again, it's just brilliantly laid out. Green folder. I believe that's this one. Yep, that's this one. And it's schematic diagrams. It says, again, it's photocopies. And it's exactly what we just saw. So, well, that's slightly different. And he's put notes here. Replace the 3301 with a limb 3900. So he's even been changing chips. I just think that's brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Clever guy. So that's that one. What else have we got? Again, X-705. Well, not again, but look at that beauty. That is not this unit. That looks like the next one up. That is a stunner. You can see the controls on it. It's really maxed out for controls. And inside, it's just, I mean, this one's insane inside. And this unit here. So that's that guy. Elka Crescendo 303. This is an original manual. Really impressive to get original manuals. I mean, it's just not unheard of, but you know, it's really hard. There you go. That's also Elka were doing these things. There's a few of these on Marketplace, but it's not really my bag. It's designed for a different market. Again, Leslie speaker inside. You can see the phone, which spins there. Really nice circuit diagrams again. Just brilliant. You know, just what you want. Another Crescendo 303. So we've got 2 copies. So you obviously had a few come through. Artist 606. What's it got there? Just 606A. So he had a few of these. He had a B. Original diagrams. Again, browned paper. Brilliant scans. I mean, look at that. There's a lot to learn in there. Very impressive. Okay, so he worked on a lot. They're all gone. I think there was one that one chassis left, which was a slightly sad thing to look at. But I believe he gave most away or sold them or whatever. So we're going to move the stuff here and we're going to look inside this 605. And I am currently making it safe to turn on. I haven't even turned it on because of his mods. Well, they were unfinished. There was bare wires. It still are bare wires. Crocodile clips joining this to that. You know, there's just no way I was going to turn it on. So let's take the top cover off. Hello. Okay, let's have a nose around the beak. Look at that. It's just impressive. You can see straight away near the power stage, you've got masking tape with labels on. He really was in there doing stuff. So really beautiful. You get an idea. Look at what he was doing in there. It's just so many crocodile clips, even still. So that's what I'm working on. So let's open it up and have a better look. Okay. Really designed very well. Square hollow section, or RHS framework, hinged. Really, really nice. But you can see what he was doing. Look, you've got bare wires. Hello. So this is from the vibrato section. So he wasn't finished and he passed away. He really wasn't finished on that one. So I'm making it safe and to get it turned on, and then I'll look at what he was doing. First of all, I've got to find out if it works properly. His wife didn't know. She thought it did. It looked like it did because it was hooked up to a sound system and the Leslie. So things like that. That's just a little earth. Just not going anywhere. This guy here, function unit, looks like it's been left alone. So let's lift up the front key bed. There it goes. Look at this. It's just so well designed. Where do I start with this? Okay. So it's looking a bit dark here. I don't know why, because I've got lights on, but you know. Okay. Light on the subject. I hope it didn't just go like stupidly bright for you guys. Let's just attenuate that a bit. All right. So first of all, let's have a look at the beautiful circuitry in here. Ta-da! Just rows and rows and rows and rows of component boards. That's just mind-blowing. ICs down here. Again, I've got just boxes of those. Big IC here with a mark on it. He was obviously either changing it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he was basically identifying the rows to be able to probably make notes himself. We've got really unusual boards here. We've got chips on chip holders literally hanging out of the board. So that must have been a mod. I don't know. Lots of control here with attenuators, little pots, which is cool. It'd be nice to be able to control the filter, envelope, and characteristics of the sound. Over here, he was in here. Okay, so doing lots of stuff. Everything's labeled here. This is my work where I'm soldering stuff together they had clipped together, heat shrinking it, and dead ending any like live wires. I don't know where they went. This is a relay. It looks like caps or thermistors. I think they're caps. I believe this relay was getting an energized wire from one of his switches, which was probably directing power, managing power if you like, to power on the amp in the Leslie. So it's definitely something which he's added. It's definitely, it's a solenoid, isn't it, essentially? Crop clips just going everywhere. I don't know where that was going. I mean, take your pick. You know, where was it? I have no idea. So yeah, I could put things back, but I haven't got the original switches anymore. He carved that out, and he's only been working on, like I say, the Leslie controls on the left here. He hasn't worked on the vibrato, which is it looks like he was going to. So can't really put it completely back, but I can just connect up the Leslie. I've got the loom, and if it works, or it doesn't, even if it doesn't work, just get some sound out of this thing. I just want to make it safe. So there you go. Lots of circuits. I've got a lot to learn. Really well laid out. And I believe I have spare boards. I certainly have spare components. I've probably got 1,500 resistors, all different values. They haven't got any caps though. Would have been nice to get his box of caps. But I'm not complaining. Look at that. Just rows and rows of these boards. And all they've got on the back is resistors. Just brilliant, isn't it? So, alright. So, I will let you know what happens when I go to turn it on. I'll be filming in case it catches fire. And we can all laugh. And watch things melt. Let's hope not. Who knows? So anyway, there's the hole that you put in it to send the loom down to the Leslie. It's a connector, and multi-pin connector. Yeah, so we'll see if I connect the Leslie up. You know, it might work. I mean, it was connected. It's just he was in the middle of making it work. So it'd be really, really nice to finish that. And, you know, all hell Charlie. Clever guy.